This one is called Breaking the Family Curse. See, there's a lot of situations in life that we're not going to understand, family. We're going to understand things if we take a proper look. There is witchcraft. Witchcraft is real, right? And you don't know what your family done, but not only in terms of what your family done, the sins of the father goes to the third generation. You see what I'm saying? So for instance, you may have a certain sin and you might realize, damn, like for instance, I realized that I love a lot of women. And there was a point that I would say to myself, yo, why I love so much woman? But when I look back, I see my father love a lot of woman. I see my grandfather love a lot of woman. You see? And then I start understanding, damn, that's probably the curse. For some other people, it may be something else. I just want you to know whatever it is, B man, y'all just gotta figure it out and try to fix it. I made a statement to my brothers out there. I told them, yo, listen here. You know, when I was with my shorty, I fucked more girls with my shorty than I fucked as a single man. What you mean? It's not because, oh yeah, the shorty let me got more girls. It's just that lustful spirit that I had, that the spirit of lust that was on top of me. Or egotastic, I was just like, oh, fuck, no, y'all. You understand? I'm very handsome, right? And I can go bag a bitch, bag a bitch, bag a bitch, knock her down, bag a bitch, bag a bitch. Because for so many years, I've been thinking about, damn, yeah, it must be the right things to do. You know? It must be the right thing to do. Why? Because it's in my genealogy. I remember one time when I was around 17, 18, one of my cousins on my mother's side was like, yo, what's up with you, bro? I ain't seen you with no females like that, right? Hmm? What's up? Your father don't move like that. That's what my cousin told me. He's my mother's. No, it was actually it was my mother's nephew, bro. You heard me? But I call him. He's my cousin. That's my cousin right from my bucket. Yeah, he's my cousin. But it was my mother's nephew. So it was like my first cousin. He like, yo, wild Guan, your father's a top jealous, bro. You catch where I'm coming from? And I ain't seen you upon the jealous thing, so it was like programming my brain, yo. Fuck a lot of y'all. That's how you're gonna get validated. That's how the males of the family is gonna validate you, bro. Still can't call on one of these males in the family right now. Can't call on one. Yo, let me. Jah be with my soul. So now check this out, right? You have to learn the patterns of distraction or things that would cause your bloodline to fail. And they would destroy your bloodline, bro. So I came back and I said, damn, I don't need to. I was thinking about just taking a sabbatical and just chill because I said, you know what? As I learn more, I said, I don't need to be validated through woman and fucking a bunch of bitches or proving that. But at a certain age, I thought that because not only did I see it throughout my generations, my father, my grandfather, my uncles, my cousins, but it was the only thought of validation. The streets was like, validate you. I want to validate you to badness, right? And the males in the family, they were validating me to whoredom, bro. Nigga, how many bitches you fucking? So that became an identity. Top gallus, right? Top gallus, top gallus. You know what I mean? You understand my bloodline, bro? Bloodline of badness. Gallus thing. You catch what I'm coming from? The bloodline, nigga. I had to validate it, shit. There's a whole way to validate it, right? Man. Don't be destroyed, bro. Don't be destroyed. Sit back and study this shit and write it down. Figure out. So that you can find yourself, your identity. Don't live off the identity for someone because you're here for something different from them, bro. You're here for something different from them. You're not the same person as them. Do you understand that? They're part of you, but you're here to change the fucking cycle, bro. I'm sitting down and I look around in my situation. I look at my situation. I look at other people's situation, and I see the cycles within family lines. And if you don't make the change, you're only going to make it work for your children. And I said, oh, Lord, child, why? I don't want nothing bad for my children. I don't want nothing bad for my children. I don't want nothing bad for my children. What can I do so that I don't cause no sufferation for my children? Yes, I can give them generational wealth. I can work my ass off and give them something. But if I'm living filthy, bro, if I'm living filthy, my daughter, her kids, my great will be fucked for the sins that I do. So, take a nigga life here, my great grandkid suffer for it. Hard to get them, hard something to break. My great grandkids gonna suffer for it, dog. Lord have mercy, dog. No wonder sometimes some people cannot sleep at night time, Cannot sleep. Yo, shut the road, you know. And I'm only speak from my heart because I'm here. Speaking to myself because there's no one there to talk to. No one who cares. And if you reach this part, or if you find it intended, thank you for listening. Shut the roach. I'm begging. You cannot say mud without mud people, family.